I believe is real, right? If you do certain maneuvers, they end up fueling dog shit, okay, in some parts. I'm sorry to say it. Sometimes I feel like the ends justify the means. I think that's better, right, than being all in our little bubble, feeling happy, not fueling dog shit, and then disappearing or dying as a species because we fucked our entire planet.
I understand, but it's overly optimistic because you're assuming that it's going to result in saving the planet, and you're also assuming that the people who are propagating these ideas have the intention of saving the planet. It comes to a point where there's people who will revolt, so they need an excuse to get away with certain things, right? I know we're not allowed to talk about it on the stream, but in the last 3 years they had an excuse which they invented, which allowed them to do things that were unprecedented, never did them before. And what I'm saying to you is that they will come along and talk about climate change. They will say that sea levels are going to rise and that we're all going to die.
Well, I mean, they are rising. I mean, quite literally.
At the same time, they will buy beachfront mansions, all over the globe. Wow. And then they come along and say, you can't fly anymore. We have to put up the price of flights, and you have to pay more taxes, and we have to add more tax to your fuel, while they continue to fly around on private jets doing whatever they want. And you're saying that it's going to result in them saving the planet. And I'm saying, no, it's an excuse and a smokescreen that they allow the media machine to propagate so that they have an excuse to get away with things that they wouldn't be allowed to get away with any other way. They have to scare you to take things from you, and they'll scare you with something. So they'll scare you the planet's going to die, and then they'll take your money away and they'll take your freedom away.